Reds are very interested in Jude Bellingham. While no move is expected from Liverpool this summer, Jude Bellingham's signing for Liverpool next summer is highly anticipated. He said the Reds are very interested in signing Borussia Dortmund wonderkid. It's clear that Liverpool wanted to expand their midfield options and add depth to the area, but Liverpool chose to wait another season for Bellingham, who made a great debut in the Bundesliga team and is now considered one of the best young talents in world football. According to reports from Germany, Liverpool are very interested in signing the 19-year-old next summer. In fact, Liverpool correspondent James Pearce gave clear information about the transfer. The English midfielder is a classy player and it's hard to believe he's just turned 19. But he won't be leaving Borussia Dortmund this summer. The Bundesliga club, which sold Erling Haaland to Manchester City, is not considering losing another star name in the same transfer window 2023. There will be serious competition for Bellingham's signing in Real Madrid, Chelsea and Manchester United are also in the race, and there are reports this week in Germany suggesting that it will cost €120 million to sign him. There are 3 years left to go. Liverpool will definitely be in talks. Bellingham also has a good relationship with captain Jordan Henderson, who is his friend from the England national team, and he can play an active role in this transfer. Bellingham will undoubtedly have a long and very successful career, and Liverpool fans are looking forward to seeing Bellingham at Anfield. Since transferring from Birmingham City to Dortmund, the midfielder has made 89 appearances for the German team, scoring 10 goals and providing 18 assists. He's also made 15 appearances for England already, despite turning 19 last week, so it's clear he has great potential. Last season, Bellingham played 32 Bundesliga games for Dortmund, contributing 3 goals and 8 assists for his performance, averaging 7.12 on who scored. That was enough to rank him as the third best player in the club. Judging by the statistics, there are signs that he will be a huge star in the years ahead with his performance at this young age. His physical development, especially at this age, is extraordinary. It is one of the great works that he spreads this condition to 90 minutes while his tempo is already at a high level. There's little to say that Jurgen Klopp won't be a superstar. Also, Klopp needs such a player because Bellingham has no pace in the midfields at hand. Liverpool chasing the Turkish star. Earlier in the day yesterday, Liverpool officially announced the signing of Portuguese star Fabio Carvalho from Fulham, but he is not the only playmaker linked to the Reds. According to media reports, Liverpool is one of the clubs interested in acquiring Turkish offensive midfielder ARDA GULER. According to Turkish media, Liverpool and Arsenal are closely following the 17-year-old player who replaced German superstar Mesut Ozil in Fenerbahce. The young player's current contract with the Super League team will expire in the summer of 2025, and the Turkish news source claimed that he will receive a fee of £25 million for signing. The young star added value by contributing 11 goals and 10 assists in 27 games in the U-19 league. ARDA GULER, who appeared in the top 11 in only 2 games in the league last term with Fenerbahce jersey, was included in the game after 10 games and played with 3 goals and 3 assists. He made 2 appearances in the European Conference League and assisted in both games against Slavia Prague. He even made a name for himself with his dribbles by entering the game later in the second match. ARDA GULER, on the other hand, played for the U-17 Turkish team in 10 matches, scored 4 goals and made assists for the national team. The young player has been successful in many offensive positions, but naturally, like Ozil, he plays at number 10 behind the striker. It's fair to say that Liverpool won't spend £25 million on ARDA GULER this season, after cheaply recruiting a young player like Carvalho. Still, he's certainly a talented candidate, and Klopp's new Liverpool is now made up of youngsters. With a clearer performance next year, ARDA GULER may rise to the top of Liverpool's transfer list. Liverpool are pushing for the autograph of PSV's Cody Gakpo. According to the news in Football International, Liverpool met with PSV Eindhoven's forward Cody Gakpo. A left winger, Gakpo rose to the top of the Dutch football scene after the 2021-2022 season. The forward has been a part of the PSV team for a long time, but he took his game to a whole new level last season, especially after Daniel Malen left. The 23-year-old player scored 21 goals in 46 matches. He scored 12 goals and 13 assists in the Eredivisie alone, but that wasn't enough for PSV to complete the league title. Ajax defeated the Dutch heavyweights by 2 points and became champions. Gakpo entered the radar of all European clubs after his heyday in the Netherlands. One of the teams that follow the Dutch closely is Liverpool. The Reds are said to have even had a formal meeting with their manager to consider the possibility of a transfer. However, he is not alone, as Jurgen Klopp's team Arsenal and Manchester City are also partners in the transfer. On top of that, Leeds United joined the race. PSV is asking £34 million for the star player. If it is successful in the FIFA World Cup, it is not possible to predict how much its value will increase. Gakpo's potential is undeniable, but it's different from the Premier League Eredivisie, so it's unclear whether the PSV winger will perform similarly there. It may take time to get used to the new environment, different opponents, and especially the obvious difference in pace. But time is something the Reds have right now. Mohamed Salah will stay at the club for at least 3 more years after pen to paper for a new deal. Gakpo could be a useful asset if one of our current forwards leaves in the near future. The 22-year-old Gakpo can play both right and centre, but it seems unlikely that he will play much of a regular at Liverpool at the moment. It would be wise for the Dutchman to continue his development at PSV and take his performance to the next level and sign up when he has a better chance of joining Liverpool's crowded front line. Joe Gomez may leave. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool are open to selling Joe Gomez, but the Reds will need a big offer to kick the defender off the team. Incoming reports claim that it is hoped that Joe Gomez, who has been named with a number of clubs including Liverpool's Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa, remains and a new contract is signed. With that said, Joe Gomez is known to want to play more regularly, but Liverpool needs to get a big offer before they consider selling. While it was said that Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa showed interest in the backstage, it was reported that Tottenham, West Ham United, Newcastle United and Fulham were closely following the 25-year-old Joe Gomez, whom Klopp referred to as extraordinary. So should Liverpool sell Joe Gomez? Liverpool don't seem to be willing to sell Gomez right now because Joe Gomez has been a player who added depth to every area of the defense when he played. He did whatever task was given and put Jurgen Klopp's hand at ease. It is obvious that Joe Gomez will need to add depth this year, especially when we consider Liverpool, which competes in many lanes, and additionally considering injuries. That's why it should be continued with Joe Gomez. However, of course, every player has a price, and it is a fact that Liverpool officials will not say no to this offer if there is an offer above it. So, do you think Joe Gomez should stay or be sent?